What if I told you that there's a proven formula that makes your offer so irresistible, customers literally feel like they're stealing from you? In the last 5 months alone, I've generated $25,000 using this exact system, and today I'm breaking down every step so that you can just copy it. But before, let me start with a story. I used to run an SMMA on a software called gohighlevel, which helps with funnels, automations, emails, and a whole lot more. But at first, I was completely overwhelmed. I couldn't figure out how to use it, and no one was teaching it in a way that just made sense. But that struggle turned out to be a blessing because it revealed a massive gap in the market. I realized that there were countless other people just like me, overwhelmed, confused, and stuck. And that's when it hit me. If I could create an offer that solved a specific problem quickly and seamlessly, it would be a no-brainer. So I spent hours learning gohighlevel myself, and then I launched my gohighlevel for Skool offer, where I help Skool community owners scale 5 times faster using the software that I once struggled to understand. Since then, I've scaled to 5K in MRR and made over $25,000 in high ticket sales. But I would have never gotten to that point if I didn't figure out how to package that solution in a way that made my customers feel stupid saying no to. So in this full guide, I'll show you exactly how you can create a no-brainer offer. The first step to creating a no-brainer offer is to understand your audience inside out. If you don't exactly know who you're serving, you're already losing. Think about your audience. What keeps them up at night? What are they Googling in desperation at 2 in the morning? What solutions have they tried that didn't work? Here's an actionable way to get started. Create a pain map. Write down your audience's top 3 frustrations and the emotions tied to them. For example, if you're targeting busy moms, their pain points might be a lack of time to meal prep, feeling overwhelmed managing work and kids, and guilt over not eating healthy. Then take it a step further. Use their exact words. Browse forums, comments, or reviews to see how they describe their struggles. If they say, "I feel like I'm drowning," use that exact phrase in your messaging instead of using just overwhelmed. For me, I knew that my audience wanted 2 things: simplicity and speed. They didn't want to waste weeks figuring out gohighlevel and Skool. They simply wanted a plug-and-play solution that just worked immediately. So I made sure that my offer delivered that. Once you understand your audience, the second step is to solve one big problem. Have you ever heard the phrase, "the jack of all trades is the master of none"? That's how most offers feel. They try to do too much. Your offer needs to be laser focused. Solve one major pain point and solve it completely. For example, instead of saying learn marketing, say learn how to book 10 clients in 30 days. See the difference? It's clear, specific, and results driven. Here's how you can apply this. Write a problem statement by completing this sentence. My audience struggles with blank because blank. For instance, my audience struggles with booking clients because they don't know how to create a compelling offer. Then design a single solution. Break the problem into 3 simple steps. Using the same example, booking clients might involve 1. Creating targeted lead magnets, 2. Setting automated follow-ups, and 3. Using a proven sales script. And now that you've learned how to solve a specific problem, step 3 is to make your offer more appealing by value stacking. Your offer should feel like it's worth 10 times more than what you're charging. And here's how you can stack the value. Start by creating a value stack by listing everything included in your offer. Then assign a dollar value to each item. For example, you might say plug and play system worth $500, video tutorials worth $300, weekly calls worth $200, private community worth $300, which gives you a total value of $1,300. Then over deliver. Add a bonus that your audience didn't expect but will love. For example, a quick start guide video that helps them see immediate results. Speaking of immediate results, that brings us on to step 4, eliminating friction. Your audience is already overwhelmed, so don't make it harder for them to say yes. Focus on quick wins, ease of use, and flexible pricing. Now, here's how you do it. Map out the first 24 hours of your customer's journey. For example, step 1, receive login credentials. Step 2, watch a 10-minute overview video. Step 3, complete your first task in under an hour. Then, tackle objections head on. For instance, if someone says that your offer is too expensive, explain how they'll make their money back in the very first month. For me, I preloaded everything into GoHighLevel accounts so my clients could start seeing results in under 2 hours. No contracts and no hidden fees. They could cancel anytime. But these things alone won't get people to buy. That's why step 5 is to add urgency and scarcity to your offer. People hate missing out, so use this to your advantage. When I launched my offer, I gave early adopters exclusive resources and locked in their pricing for life. Now, I regularly raise prices as demand increases, which motivates people to act fast. And here's how you can do the same. Create a deadline by offering a bonus and/or a discount that expires within a specific time frame. For example, sign up by Friday to get access to an exclusive live training. You can also limit availability. Say something like, only 10 spots available this month, secure yours now. And now that we've added urgency and scarcity to your offer, let's move on to step 6, building and testing a minimum viable product. Too many people waste months or even years perfecting their offer before ever putting it in front of their audience. And I hate to break it to you, but that's a recipe for disaster. Your offer doesn't need to be perfect on day one. It just needs to be good enough to solve a specific problem for your target audience. When I first created my offer, I didn't start with a polished product. I started small. I identified the core problem that I wanted to solve and created a bare bones solution. Then, I gave it away to a handful of beta clients for absolutely free, in exchange asking for 2 things: honest feedback and testimonial. And let me tell you, that feedback was invaluable. It showed me exactly what clients loved, what they struggled with, and what I needed to improve. Now here's how you can do the same. Start by identifying the core feature of your offer that solves the biggest problem. Don't worry about adding all the bells and whistles. Then offer your MVP to a small group of beta clients in exchange for their feedback and testimonials. Use what you learn to refine and improve your offer before scaling. Once your MVP is ready, it's time for step 7, nailing the presentation. Even the best offers will flop if not presented effectively. You need to craft your messaging to communicate the value clearly and persuasively. When I was building my Skool and high level combo, I quickly realized that most people weren't buying because they didn't understand the transformation it provided. So I changed my approach. Instead of focusing on what the system did, I focused on how it made their lives better. I painted a vivid picture of their dream state by saying things like, imagine saving 25 hours a week, cutting out all of the tech headaches, and scaling your business 5 times faster without breaking a sweat. And here's a quick trick. Always lead with the biggest benefit first. What's the most exciting transformation that your offer provides? Make that your headline. Then back it up with social proof, such as testimonials, case studies, or data that prove your offer delivers. For example, write a headline like, save 25 hours a week and scale your business 5 times faster without the stress. Use even 1 or 2 success stories to show your offer works. And most importantly, paint a clear picture of the transformation your clients will experience. Once your presentation is solid, it's time to move on to step 8, addressing objections head on. Your audience has objections. They always do. Maybe they think your offer is too expensive, or maybe they're worried that it won't work for them. If you don't address these concerns, you're leaving money on the table. When I launched my offer, one of the biggest objections that I faced was, what if I'm not tech savvy enough? To counter this, I emphasized the simplicity of my plug and play templates, and I also created a video walkthrough for beginners showing them exactly how to get started. Now, start by listing the top 3 objections that your audience might have. Maybe it's too expensive, too complicated, or I don't have the time. Then counter each objection with a clear, specific solution. Once you've addressed these objections, it's time for step 9, leveraging Alex Hormozi's value equation. Every great offer boils down to 4 factors: increasing the dream outcome, boosting the likelihood of success, reducing the time delay, and minimizing effort and sacrifice. And here's how you can do the same. First, write down your audience's dream outcome and make sure that your offer delivers on that. For example, scaling your business without distress. Then, add proof to increase their confidence. Testimonials, guarantees, or demos work very well with this. Finally, make it fast and easy to implement so that they can start seeing results right away. And that brings us on to step 10, playing the long game. Not everyone will buy right away, and that's absolutely fine. The key is to build trust and stay top of mind. Share valuable content, engage with your audience, and create systems to follow up with leads over time. When I started, I focused heavily on building relationships. I shared free resources, answered questions, and stayed consistent with my messaging. Over time, people came back to me when they were ready to buy. So be patient. Building trust takes time, but it's worth it. But here's the thing. Even with the perfect offer, there are still 3 deadly mistakes that you can make that will kill your Skool community's growth. I've made a complete video breaking down these exact mistakes and what you can do to avoid them. So make sure to click over here to watch it now. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one.